Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video we're doing something a little bit different, and as a disclaimer, we did get this product for free sent to us via the company themselves. But this is still a really straightforward and honest review. I have some experience with microphones in the past, such as the Blue Snowball. I currently have a Blue Yeti and my headset microphones, and now this one. Creating YouTube videos and Twitch streaming. I used to do that a lot for multiple video games, so I hope this is something that you'll enjoy. I think a lot of us, when we're starting to create videos or stream or things like that, we really don't know what to focus on or what to upgrade or even what to buy, except we haven't made any money yet, so it's just spending money. And I think this product is a really great one to just include in your arsenal and really upgrade your stream setup or your video making setup without breaking the bank or making your wallet cry. Alright, in this video we have the Fifine 780A condenser microphone, and it's a USB microphone, so it's easy plug and play. Got the mic with me, and then we're gonna set it up on my computer and do some sound tests. Since on this channel we primarily do review mechanical keyboards, we'll be doing sound tests on Blue Yeti mic and this microphone to see how they compare and contrast. I don't do any singing and I don't do any music, so primarily I'm not looking at this microphone from that standpoint. I'm looking at it more of the talking audio and then typing audio and ease of setup. So let's go over the microphone parts. It comes in one single box, very compact. When you open it up, you first see that there is a user's guide, and the user guide is very easy to follow through. It has the pictures of how to put it together because it comes with multiple parts. And then it also has directions on what to do when you plug it into your computer, and it includes directions for the Mac and Windows. And then next you get your pop filter. One thing that I don't like about pop filters is that they're really hard to keep in one place. You'll clamp it to the microphone stand or the microphone arm or your desk, and then maneuver and twist it around so that it sits in the right place. But I find that it gets so heavy that it just opens itself up. So I'm not a big fan of those clamp style pop filters. I prefer having a windscreen, and thank goodness for you, this entire set, which costs about $50 when we got it, but remember we didn't pay for this, so keep that in mind. Still an honest review, but just want to say. And then this is what you see in the box when you open it up. It's got the windscreen, the boom arm, the shock mount, the microphone, the USB cable, and the C-clamp. So how you install it is you have the C-clamp, and you need like a square table instead of a round table, and you'll clamp this onto your desk. So you just open this up, and then your desk goes in here, and then you'll tighten that up until it stays. There's a hole there for the bottom leg of the boom arm to just stick in, so really easy. And this is a metal arm. One thing about this compared to the Rode arm that I use is that this one's a little bit short. At its longest length it stretches about 3 feet, but one benefit is that it does keep its place really easily, and it doesn't close or open up on you without you knowing. But still, there are springs, so definitely be careful when handling it, and you don't want to injure yourself. And then this side, the other side, is where you'll put your shock mount. This is the shock mount here. It's really easy to put the microphone in. You have one leg and 2 legs, and you'll just open it and place the microphone right in there. One thing that happens with a lot of this shock mount is that the cords can come out of its hole really easily, but you can just put that back in, no trouble at all. And the mount has this screw right here, and that's the part that goes on your arm. We're gonna screw this in. Here we go. And then once you have the position that you want to make sure that you use these knobs to tighten its location and lock it in place, or else it'll fall down when you put the microphone in there. So let's put the mic in there and look at the mic itself. So this is the microphone. This is the 780A. Hey, hope I'm not interrupting the video. If you're getting any value from this video right now, smash that thumbs up button. I'm doing the sound test right now for the Fifine 780A. It's a really weird logo to pronounce sometimes, but that's how you pronounce it. So I hope the audio for this is going great. And then I also got the audio on the camera right here so we can compare that side to side, and then I'll compare it with my Yeti too. Okay, so this is the audio right now from my Blue Yeti, and we're going to be doing some typing. The front is the side that has the logo Fifine right there. At the bottom you have the port that connects it to the computer, and it also comes with a convenient windscreen that I was talking about. So rather than using the pop filter, it's much easier to just use this. It takes up so much less space, and you don't have to worry about it falling or moving. So now that we have this ready, pull these two pieces up here and put that straight in, and then let go to tighten it. And that's the microphone. And now all you have to do is plug it in using the cable that it comes with. Now remember, we did clamp this down to the table, so the bottom will just go in there, but you'll have to unscrew it and give it enough space, and then when it's in, now you can screw it back up and make sure that it's tight, so now it doesn't fall out. So very quick installation. One thing that I've noticed that I've been doing is that instead of leaving this whole setup at my table, since that can be really cluttery and space consuming for me, I'll just leave the clamp on the desk and then pull everything out and store it somewhere until I want to use it, and that's when I'll just put it back in. So very fast installation, very fast setup. You can bend the arm and then use the knob here to tighten it, keep it in its place. As for audio, it sounds very similar to my Blue Yeti, except that it picks up less noise from everything. My Blue Yeti picks up noise everywhere. It's super sensitive to everything, so I have to create some noise gates and filters to make sure that not everything is being picked up by it. But we'll do some sound tests comparing this one versus that one. Already, I can see that this is immensely better than my Blue Snowball. I have a Blue Snowball that I bought many years ago for about $75, and it sits on one of those table stands and it has 3 legs. And one thing I have problems with about that is that I'll extend it to raise it to get it closer to my face, but then it'll just fall right back down. And because it sits on your table, it has to be in front of your keyboard, because if it's in the back of your keyboard, then it's going to catch all those keyboard sounds when you're streaming and playing games, and it's not good, especially if you have really loud switches like blues or Razer greens, and that's what I was using. So something like this could really help muddle out some of that noise, especially if it's closer to your mouth and farther away from your keyboard. And you can also apply noise filters and gates to this too, which makes it even more convenient. Okay, on to the sound test. I'm using Streamlabs OBS for all of my microphones, and they're all connected to it, and then I'll test each one and I'll label the title on the top, and at the end you get to decide what do you think about the different microphones and which one would you rather get. But just a side note, my Rode Arm Blue shock mount and Blue Yeti microphone cost about $300 total. This setup is about $50 right now, so keep that in mind when you're comparing them. The Rode arm does better, and it's able to move farther away, and it's really convenient. I can just push it up and push it down instead of it having to sit super close to me. So some of those are some things that you want to keep in mind. However, if I was a beginner streamer or something like many years ago, I would rather have bought this microphone than my Blue Snowball had something like this existed for this price range. This one is the Fifine 780A, and this is me talking and then typing on the Durgod Taurus K320 TKL that we made an in-depth review for recently. And if you're interested in watching that review, then I'll leave a card at the end, but it's really hard typing and talking at the same time. Okay, so this is the audio right now from my Blue Yeti, and we're going to be doing some typing as if I was playing a video game, and you all know I don't play any video games, so just gonna be typing and talking. Lots of typing going on right now. And this is the Blue Yeti on a Rode boom arm with a blue shock mount. And this whole setup costs about $300. So I'm not suggesting that anyone spend all that money on something that they're not going to use super often like me. Alright, so who would I recommend this microphone for? Pretty much anybody who's wanting to get into making YouTube videos, doing YouTube lives, streaming games on Twitch, or doing videos like this where I'm just reviewing products. That would be really nice. This is about $50, so it's gonna really upgrade your audio quality without breaking the bank, without making your wallet cry. And to the internet, audio means so much. One of the things that you'll upgrade before upgrading, for example, we've upgraded our audio and we've upgraded our lighting. However, if we could only pick one of them, we would have picked the audio. Because to the internet, if they click on your stream or your video and it sounds bad, they're automatically gonna click away. But if the audio is good and the video is a bit sketchy, they'll be okay. You can live with it. You won't automatically click away. You might stay there for the content. All right, that's the microphone. It probably sounds pretty decent. But if you enjoyed this video, then I'm going to leave another video here by us, and then a playlist here of all of our mechanical keyboard reviews if you're interested in that. So I'll see you in the next one.